What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over the best Skoll and Hati relics from best to worst, ranking them. Because now that Skoll and Hati is farmable, people are now able to acquire a lot more holy relics, and I wanted to kind of go over why I think this holy relic is going to be the best versus, you know, another one that's going to be the worst, and I'm going to rank them in order of what I think is going to be the best or worst. So let's hop in. Alright, guys, I forgot to add this into the video, but if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, man, definitely make sure to subscribe. We are at the 32,700 subscriber mark, guys. We're closing in on the 33k. Just subscribe. Let's push for the 32,800, and with that out of the way, enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, guys, so let's hop into these Skoll and Hati relics here. So if you actually click on the craft holy relics section here, we can actually see every single holy relic from Skoll and Hati, and I'm going to be ranking them from best to worst. Alright, number one on the list is going to be Thonar's Holy Relic. We know why Thonar's Holy Relic is going to be the number one best Holy Relic from Skoll and Hati, is because her relic makes it so that you can get the rest of the relics. So automatically, if you get her relic, all the other relics are secured, pretty much, because all you have to do is just farm the fight, right? So both increase allies' HP related stats by 10% up to 4 times, and fill allies' ultimate move gated by 1 orb whenever the hero uses a skill in Skoll and Hati Demonic Beast Battle. Excludes ultimate moves. So she's going to be a very, very good character, especially after getting the Holy Relic when you're using Red Thonar in Skoll and Hati. So that's going to be number one best Holy Relic in my opinion. The number 2 spot is a very big toss-up for me between Nanashi and Chandler. I'm thinking I will say Chandler right now because Demons is the best team in PvP right now. I'm gonna say Chandler just because of that, yeah. So I'm gonna say number 2 is Chandler, number 3 is Nanashi. Let's read both the Holy Relics and we'll kind of talk about it. Removes debuffs from himself when using a stat skill, decreases damage taken by 30% for 2 turns, and increases HP related stats by 20%. Very good Holy Relic from Chandler, and he pretty much counters all the seal teams that do be facing the demon teams and kind of like screws over demon team, unless you're running Chandler. If you're running Chandler, like, you can beat all these seal teams easily, because he has block effect and he also has the the stance itself. Nanashi Holy Relic is going to be next. So it increases unknown allies race base stats by 30%, then increase defense related stats of allies with 2 or fewer skills at the start of the allies turn for 20% for 1 turn. So Nanashi Relic is like a really close second, because like unknown team right now is good in PvP, but it's not the greatest. I feel like more of a universal relic though would be Nanashi's because of the unknown basic stats. But I would say Chandler's is better if you're using these characters for PvP, which you're most likely using Nanashi for PvP. So I will say Chandler's is better. So 1 is going to be Thonar, 2 is going to be Chandler, 3 is going to be Nanashi. Number 4 is going to be Festival King, and the reason why I say Festival King is because his Holy Relic is actually game changing. He gives 15% basic stats to his allies, and then he also gets an increase of 15% damage dealt just outright. So outright 15% damage dealt, and then he gets the basic stats for the team. So if you have a character that scales off HP, he's going to be buffing them. If you have a character that scales off of defense, he's going to be buffing them. If you have a character that scales off attack, he's going to be buffing them. He's buffing every single version of a character in terms of how they deal damage. And so he acts as kind of like a support character, and also a better damage dealer now with the shield up. So I think King is going to be the number 4 spot. It's kind of a toss-up though, also because there's another Holy Relic which I feel like could be number 4 as well. But it's arguable. It's definitely arguable. But yeah, okay, so that's going to be the King Holy Relic right there. Moving on to number 5, we have the Scotty Holy Relic. I feel like Scotty Holy Relic is going to be a really good Holy Relic overall, because if you guys don't know how it works, increases all stats by 6% up to 3 times if there are no debuffs on the hero when using a skill, applies before skill activation. And so basically how that works is that Scotty is able to get up to 18% all stats for the entire fight. So if it's in PvP, in PvE, no matter where it is, if you're able to have no debuffs and you use skills that, like, let's say you use the remove buff skill, that's going to give you a 6% all stats right there. Like, it's crazy. So I think Scotty like is a really good character with the Holy Relic. I feel like hers is really good. So that's why she's gonna be the number 5 slot in terms of the rankings for the Holy Relics. The number 6 slot is actually going to go to Ragnarok Diane. Ragnarok Diane right now in PvP is not the greatest, right, guys? Like, the Ragnarok team is kind of fallen off, but this Holy Relic, you gotta give it its credit, man. If this Holy Relic was on any other, like, characteristic of a team, they would be absolutely insane. Like, imagine if Demons had this Holy Relic on anybody. It would be so stupid. Right, so in PvP, Ragnarok allies and the hero's damage taken from skills during the enemy's turn do not exceed 50% of max HP. So you have damage cap of 50%, increases attack related stats by 1% for every 6% of HP remaining when using skills. So she gives you attack related up and also gives you damage cap for your Ragnarok team, which is very, very good in PvP. Obviously, you know, you gotta give it where the credit's due. It's just, unfortunately, right now, Ragnarok team is not the greatest, so that is why I say, you know, her relic is, like, it's good, but it's not gonna be, like, the best holy relic anymore. It definitely, back in the day, was when Red Brunhild was initially released, and when she got this holy relic, but yeah, I mean, right now, it's kind of like a toss-up, right? So, moving on, guys, the next holy relic I'm gonna say is gonna be Festival Zeldris' holy relic. Now, the reason why Festival Zeldris is kind of low in the rankings here, you know, you would think Festival Zeldris would be like a lot higher, but the problem is with Festival Zeldris is that in PvP, you know, you're mainly running Ominous Nebula over him anyway, which is very sad because Festival Zeldris technically provides you more, but the problem is with Festival Zeldris is that Ominous Nebula just can be run on the front and act as like a you know, an AoE character applying darkness for Esterosa team. So like it's really rough like running Festival Zeldris because he has to dissolve and in a single target, so he's not really great. But his holy relic is going to be decreases debuffed enemies attack related stats by 10% when using skills, which is very good, and it works from the back as well. Alongside the fact that Zeldris already was a support type character giving basic stats for debuffs on the enemy, like he was already a really good character, so now giving him that holy relic was really solid, and his CC is very, very strong too. So if you have him like high like duped, he's gonna be a very, very good character. So I think Festival Zeldris is going to be the number 8 slot, I think, right? So I think if I'm correct, or no, this might be 7. I'm losing train of thought now, but I'm just gonna keep going, okay, guys? The next character on the list that I would say, this is a toss. I think Kusok, though. I will give it to Kusok. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Kusok. So Kusok's holy relic is just increase heroes crit damage by 80%. Kusok already was a good character. Increasing the heroes crit damage by 80% means the cleave does more, the ultimate does more, everything about Kusok does more, and I feel like this is useful enough to at least warrant you running him in PvE content. You're not really gonna be running him in PvP, but you know, this holy relic does increase the damage of all your cards, so you're able to do a lot more. So I will give Kusok the next slot. Because it's hard to say, because I feel like I want to argue, what's it called? I want to argue Droll, but we'll kind of talk about it. So Droll, I feel like, nah, I have to give it to Matrona. I have to give it to Matrona, and the reason why I give it to Matrona is because increasing Giant Allies basic stats by 25% is going to be super strong when we get a really, really, like, oppressive Giant unit. You gotta be, like, honest with this, man. Like, increasing Giant Allies basic stats is going to be a lot better than I think what Droll's Holy Relic does as well, because Droll is not really, like too crazy, so I feel like, overall, I feel like Matrona Holy Relic will be a better, like, Holy Relic in general than Droll. But yeah, you guys are kind of seeing who the last Holy Relic's gonna be, and the worst one from Skoll and Hati, but yeah, so okay. So Matrona, yeah, I'd say the basic stats is really good, so that's why we're gonna give it the slot. And then Droll is gonna be next, which is gonna be decrease the allies damage taken by 5% for each buff on the hero. You know, which is good, but it's only buff on the hero, which I think is a little bit annoying. And it only really buffs the blue Droll, right? The green Droll doesn't really benefit from this as much. I mean, you know, I mean, he can get to like what, like 3? He can get to like 15% damage reduction if you're running his commandment, but like, bro, and that's, you have to get hit 3 times too. So that's the thing where it's like, I don't know, Droll's Holy Relic is kind of just a CC thing. And then the final Holy Relic, as the worst Holy Relic, guys, is going to be the Tank Diane Holy Relic, or the regular Matrona Diane. For her Holy Relic, is going to heal HP by 30% if max HP is a critical... Oh, no, heal HP by 30% of max HP if a critical strike occurs when the hero attacks an enemy. So there you go. So nothing too crazy. Alright, guys, so this is going to be the ranking right here. Number 1 is Thonar. Number 2 is Chandler. Number 3 is Nanashi. Number 4 is King. Number 5 is Scotty. Number 6 is Ragnarok Diane. Number 7 is Festival Zeldris. Number 8 is Kusok. Number 9 is Matrona. 10 is Droll, and then 11 is going to be the Diane right there. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below in terms of the best Holy Relics from best to worst. That is what I would rank them in terms of what I think is the most valuable for your account, how well they perform in PvP, PvE. whatever like benefits you the most, I chose to kind of like go over. But bear in mind, you know, when I say like Chandler is like number 2, that's assuming that you have Demon Team and you actually use it, right? Because Chandler is only going to be working on Demon Team versus like Nanashi. If you have like an unknown team, Nanashi would probably be number 2 for you on the list, right? So it really depends. So let me know what you guys think about the list and how you guys feel about my opinions there. But let me know in the comment section below. That's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a good rest of your day.